Hi everybody, hope you feel fit and well. We're going to do the intermediate to the advanced level. Make sure you are breathing deeply into those muscles and start to engage that pelvic floor. Think about pulling the shoulder blades back as we start with shoulder rolls. Lifting up and pulling down. Last one, let's go forward. And release, take it to the waiter. Exhale, stretch, pull back, reset. Come out, pull. As we're starting to warm up around the shoulder cap, bringing in those arms. Last one, taking the arms up to a shoulder press. Push, squeeze. Think about where you're working and really ignite that muscle. Keep that neck in that neutral alignment. Keep that good core. We're going to stay here now and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close, open, close, open. So making the warm-up quite dynamic and we're flowing through it quite quickly. Really squeeze through those shoulder blades. Last one, extend the arms out. Circle, slow and controlled. Really small circles. Stretch those arms to them really uncomfortable. Come down and reverse. Squeeze, squeeze. And release, spine twist. Keep stable through the pelvis, move through the waist. Last one, and release, okay. So we're going to start to work in a wide leg plie, so you're going to turn your toes out as far as you can so your heels are facing. We're going to start to come down, bringing the knees outwards, squeeze the bottom as you return up. So let's just keep our hands on our hips while we're warming them up. Good squeeze on the buttocks. Keep that pelvis tucked under. Now we're going to start to add the arms. When we go down, we push up, pull, up, down. Let's move a little bit more dynamic. Squeeze, squeeze. Stay here and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay out wide, bring that foot forward and the other one. Come all the way over, lean on it and lengthen and stretch. You're just getting a real good stretch on the inners. As we work through the hips, make sure the knee doesn't go over the toes, where you're leaning to with that elbow. Getting some really good arm, shoulder, back muscles in. Last one. Carefully reset, then take it to the other. Lean on the thigh, lengthen. Keep a really good core. Five more. Last one. Come all the way back up. I want you to turn so you've got your left leg back. Posture is tall. We're going to come down, then we step. We come down, and we step for 12. Keep going. Just coming onto my mat now. On the 12th one, I want you to come all the way down to the mat. Place your hands back down. We're taking it to our high plank. So thinking about the leg that you've just worked, the left leg back, we're going to come up and pulse, slow and controlled. Keep that core on for 12 reps. 10, 11, 12. Knee in, lengthen, knee in. Squeeze those abs for a further 12. Last one. Carefully tap alternating knees for 12. Step that foot back in and then carefully come up to your lunge position, switching legs. Okay, so we're going to do the other side now. We're going to go down, tap in, back, tap in. Keep that posture tall. For 12. And when we come back down again, we're going to do those leg pulses for 12 with the right leg back. So staying down now, and we lift, squeeze. Don't elevate through the bottom. Abs stay super tight. After the 12, we do knee in to extend. Knee in, extend. Nearly there, keep going. After this, we've got those marching knee taps, slow and controlled. For 12. Breather come in. And release. Child pose, well done. Retake your breath. And release. Okay, so we're going to take it into hand release press ups. So you're either on a 3/4 lean or you're on your full. When we come down, we release all the way to the floor. Do a W arm to contract and mobile the upper back, whilst working strength through the chest. So if you're on 3/4, it looks like this. You come down, lift, then push back up. If you're on your toes, stay in a plank position, squeeze, back up. Are we ready? 12 reps. On the 12th one, we're going to stay all the way down on the floor. Last one. Lower all the way down. Have a little breather. So we're going to work on our back extension. And we're going to extend out our arms unless you want to keep in a W. And we're going to draw everything together and lift for 12 repetitions. So exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Doing well. Last one for me. Have a little breather. Turn palms down, ready for advanced swimming, where we slowly paddle for 20 repetitions. Still working opposite arm leg. Come into your hover, slow and controlled. Working the spine extensors, working the posterior chain, 20 paddles. When you're done, hands placed behind the breastbone. Actually, we're going to do a quad stretch, so heel to bottom, fold the arm and bring that thigh up. And a nice stretch on those legs. Switch to the other side. Repeat. Heel to bottom or as close as you can get. And now child pose. Lengthen those arms out, be aware of how your back feels. After this, we're going into all fours hover. And we're going to work up and down for 12 reps. As you can see, we're bringing lots of abs, so lots of back, lots of shoulders and triceps, biceps. So tuck those toes under, make sure your wrists are directly underneath. Your back is a tabletop position. We exhale, lift. We inhale, hover just before touching. 12. On your 12, I want you to hold that hover and slow and controlled bear crawl. One forward, one back. Keep going. Keep those knees tracking underneath. Every time you reset. Keep those abs tight. Last one, and release. Well done. Shoulder roll out. So we're going to take it to extreme climbers in slow motion. So I'm going to go through the moves, so you're going to get a nice stretch in the internal part of the hip flexor. Also around the groin, the internal rotator of the hip. So you come into your plank position, you step in and you're stretching the other leg. You slow and control, come back, then take it to the other. Keep a really strong core. These build your abs, but also you're getting a lovely stretch at the same time. Aiming for 12. I'm on my last, and I want you to pause here and open the chest. Slowly come back, take it to the other side, and then open up. And release, bring those knees back down. Shoulder roll out. Okay, so we're just going to finish off in pigeon. So come to your right angle move. Start to be aware of how the hips, the glutes feel. Lengthen down. Come all the way back up. Let's switch through pigeon in high plank. Then to the other. Be aware of how this one feels. So just a short and sweet, quick cardiovascular routine. Lengthen down. Turn to the side now, keeping that leg bent. Take the other one out, lengthen across, grab the foot or the leg as we go into our QL stretch. Keep the buttocks connected to the floor. Really stretch deeply in those back muscles. Then to the other. Reaching over. Lengthen. Don't collapse through the ribs. Open them up. Breathe deeply into that rib cage. Come on to all fours. Let's finish with some cat-cow. Tuck those toes under, walk back as if you're coming up through a roll down. Stretch those shoulders. Then to the other side. And release. Hope you enjoyed that mini. Goodbye.